Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play Etrian Odyssey. I am the RNGenius, but you may call me Eric, and in the last episode we got punished. We actually maneuvered ourselves into a game over. I was on this third floor, and down there in the exactly south, exactly like 6 o'clock basically, I put an event down and said, oh, this might be a shortcut. But because it just might be a shortcut and not, like, it could also just be a one-way ticket to paradise, I wanted to be greedy. I wanted to get a little more exploration in because I still had like 15 TP left with Chuckles. I wanted to spend everything basically. I wanted for it to be absolutely worth it. I wanted to min-max. So I continued my exploration and I made a mistake. I thought I was punished for my greed, because I did not leave. And partly I was, but greed is a part of my character, and you cannot punish me for doing what I am, like, for being who I am. By the way, with greed I don't mean, like, I'm not greedy for money. Money is not what I'm after, more like approval, because I am an introvert, and introverts very often yearn for approval by, well, let's say the authorities, but just literally anyone, basically. So if they get respected by people, they are happy, usually. So I did not actually get punished for that. I got punished for making a mistake. Because I knew all the pieces of the puzzle. If you walk through a door directly into an encounter, you know you can't escape. And I knew that there were traps around, so I knew that every foe advances if you get into an encounter at least once. He advances once, I think. No, he advances every turn. Every turn you spend in a fight, the enemies on the map move for one space. So I knew that that guy could enter the fight, and I knew full well that a red bubble means an encounter happening soon. So I stepped through the door, got into an encounter, got punished. A mammoth entered the fight while everybody was sleeping, so they didn't even know, and then the mammoth charged up a super attack, killing everyone. Except for Arbuckle, but Arbuckle got dealt with a little later than that. Well, it was not a pretty situation. Next time I level up with Arbuckle, I'm gonna pick up the fleeing skill, although I think that would have not been... I think that would not have worked. I think it would not have worked. Since the escape was impossible, the escape skill wouldn't have worked either. I don't know how to get out of that situation. I just know how to not get into it. And I should have known back then too, so that's what I was punished for. It was a mistake, and not just me being me and the game being the game. Of course, this is not directly after that. I went for a jog for like literally 1.5 hours because I was extremely frustrated, and it took me a while to figure that out. So here we are. We're not gonna go directly into that hellhole again, by the way. We're not. We're gonna catch up on those level ups elsewhere. I just was in the Rooster Inn. Come on, come on. I of course lost all my stuff. I don't have any of that anymore, so I don't have the nectar either. I would like the nectar, though. I would like a nectar. At least one. It is useful if you maneuver yourself into a bad spot, and you have seen me do it in the past. So we'll pick up one nectar. We do have the Cashola, and we are going to deal with Fenrir now, because that guy still is respawned. We didn't deal with him. That's what hurt. That's a fact that also hurt quite a bit. We lost the white hide. We lost it. And now I'm gonna hope that I can get it back. Because if I can't, it's gonna be gone for good. It's going to be gone for good. We attack. I might as well use all my skills. The levels we lost, it's not that big a deal. We can work around it. We can work around it. But what hurt the most was, well, me doing a mistake. There's not many things that can get me that frustrated. I played through Wings of Vi, but that is not a game that gets me so frustrated. It was just too difficult. I mean, the only thing that frustrated me there was not being able to make any progress. So I ended up thinking everyone was getting bored, including me, because I wasn't getting anywhere. So I stopped playing that, and then I couldn't get back into it when I wanted to. I tried. It didn't work. It just did not work. Keenan, what kind of level up was this? You're barely at level 6 of 2 hit. So we didn't actually get into a great situation in the last episode at all. But we can easily regather all that experience. That's not the main issue. It's just I wasted an hour of my life, of your life. I'm sorry for that, but you're still here, so I think I'm doing something right. So I hope you can forgive me for that mistake. I'll probably do it again anyways. Yeah, I will probably do exactly the same thing over. Just over again. Because that's not that easy to think of. You know, that type of... That was the worst case scenario. Literally, the worst case. And it is rare for the worst case to actually happen. I mean, that's why it's called the worst case scenario. Because it usually doesn't happen, but you have to be prepared for it. And I knew worst case will, like, in this game, almost always end in my death. So let's not do that again. But that is okay. I hope that when dealing with Fenrir, I'm able to get my hands on that white hide again. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to come back here in 10 days and do it again. Well, I'm probably gonna do that anyways, because this is 600 experience. Double attack, hello! Oh, that wasn't necessary anymore. I might want to stretch out the encounter with Fenrir as well, so I get to deal with those other 2 wolves as well. I mean, one of those wolves is going to enter the combat, but those other 2 are probably not going to be able to do that. Then again, is this good experience? I think it is. I think 1 wolf is actually pretty good experience for 120. And it doesn't do that much to me, it doesn't cost many resources, and I'm gonna go back to town afterwards anyways. Just for safety reasons, because afterwards I will go down to the 8th floor. Because I don't want to do the 4th floor and 3rd floor exploration again right now. No. We'll wait our turn. Is our health situation looking good? Nope, it is most assuredly not. But we'll get that to full, and then we will step into this fight. Preemptive is pretty nice. I will still provoke him, because you should always respect a boss. Should always. If you don't respect a boss, you are going to get punished for it. I made a mistake with going with when going with the thunder for Chuckles. I should have directly gone for the Thor. I should have known that the step in the middle is not the way to go. But I didn't know at the time. I do make mistakes. I am a human after all. But the difference between Volt and Thunder in terms of damage is not that much. The difference in TP is there. I mean, the difference between Thor and Volt in TP would be even greater, because Thor is 16 TP, but at least I expect that to do a major amount of damage. Whereas this is not, like, it's not working its magic. It's not. Mr. Wolf is going to enter the fray in a second. Yeah, I should have this guy survive. I will, for safety reasons, just normally attack him, because I want the wolf to enter this fight. I don't want to deal with Fenrir before that. Hey, a new monster has joined. You can normally attack. You can normally attack. You might end up getting a dual strike, and if you do, that is going to get good. Barricades, do the right thing. Oh, good. That is nice. You do not need to multi-hit. That should definitely be enough. Please give me the white hide. Please give me the white hide. Yes. That is nice. Okay. Okay. That was a major... That got me... That was the major thing that frustrated me, because I missed out on that. I thought I missed out on it, and I thought I'd have to grind it back up, but I don't. Let us return to town and sell that. I want to see what it does. Or what it gives me access to. I mean, it's white hide. It's got to do something. 830. Briot. What is Briot? Briot. Jacket made from white leather. The sleeves are quite spacious. Defense, vitality, and ice resistance for everyone except Landsknecht and Protector. So that is for Medic and Alchemist. But Medic and Alchemist, I had access to the Hauberg already. So I equipped Medic and Alchemist with the Hauberg, didn't I? Yeah. So the only guy who would benefit from it, I guess, would be Keenan. That gives me 3 defense, but taking away 3 agility just for the health boost and the ice resistance, I'm not sold. I am honestly not sold. How much do you want for that? Briot, 420. So that is not that good. That is not that good, but now we know. Knowledge is power. I think we're gonna go directly to the 8th floor now. That should unlock us a couple of quests as well. I will sleep. 200, really? Well, if you want it, I can give it to you. Let's leave and go for the forest entrance. Primitive jungle. Do I want to gather resources, or will I come across resource gathering down below? Good question. I would like to deal with that Moa, just because the Moas have been not kind to me in the past. What level is Salve? What level is Salve? Not level 3 yet. Level 2, and you are going to level up in a bit. It might take a little while though. Okay, we'll just deal normally with these enemies that we come across here, and we'll deal with that Moa, because that Moa will give me... that Moa should end up giving me a good item. We still haven't gotten the item that those guys can drop, so I'd like that as well. I assume for it to be the Talon, the bird's Talon, but we don't know that. And we are working toward, I think, a bone mace or a bone flail or something like that for my medic and alchemist. And that weapon should be quite potent as well. We will chop a bit. Mugwort. Light wood. In general, this is just money that I'm gathering here, but there could also be an item I get out of this. Can you not do that? Are you kidding? Jesus. Sometimes I wonder about these people. Sometimes I really do wonder. Do you not have any intention of doing something good? That is not good. No wonder Keenan isn't getting any dual strikes. They are just not motivated. Well, in-game characters do get frustrated as well, I guess. I mean, you'd expect them not to, but, well, they're clearly getting very frustrated with me. Probably with my commentary, because I complain too much. Oh, I can get behind that, yeah. I might be a little on the complaining side. You are not going to use Shredder. Stinger. Okay, I'm gonna have to deal with a Moa. I hope I can take that thing on. I should be able to. I should be. So let's look at my health. Yeah, my health situation has to get solved. That was not the thing I wanted to do. I'm at 61 TP with Arbuckle. That is pretty good. Oh. Hello. How you doing? Moa has appeared. Let's provoke this thing. That does raise my own defense. And already get in a bit on the attacking side. He's going to go last with his rush. I do not need to quicken. Nope. If I quicken, it costs me offensive power. I need that damage. I need that damage, and I need it now. That is not that much anymore. I can pretty much heal all of that with a salve. I am not gonna need to use Thunder here. That is not that good. Why was I scared of this thing? I almost recover all of that. And he even misses sometimes. Okay. I used to be a little more scared of that attack. Nope, I can actually survive through a lot of turns like that. But remember, we still want to get down to the 8th floor. And I'm not gonna go back to town immediately. I think I do have a warp wire with me. Well, I hope. You'd expect me to, considering I always do, but I might not have one. When are you done with, Moa? When are you done with? I don't want to eat your shenanigans all the day. All day long. All the day. Baracoos, you don't miss, man. You don't. You do not miss. Bird Limb. That is not a Talon. That is not a Talon. Bird Limb. What am I going to do with a Bird Limb? That is odd. I was fully expecting not to gain anything, by the way. I was almost 100% certain I was not going to get that. Well, I'm going to go back to town and see what happens if I sell that. Do I, though? That makes me into a real heretic right now. Oh, man. That is the thing that also frustrates me the most. Having that happen to me. Having me get punished, or supposedly get punished for my own greed, makes me it makes me cave. It makes me not be as greedy, which is not the way to go in this game. That the main part of this entertainment is the risk I take and the things I get, like the greed I get punished for. It's part of the humor. It's part of the entertainment of this Let's Play series, I feel. So, I can't take that away. I cannot take that away. I will definitely take a sip of my coffee right now. So I will not rush into town right now. Instead, I'll make my way to the 8th floor. And I'll see what happens there. We will probably come across those mammoths, because those were 8th floor enemies, I think. As were the petaloids and as were the scorpions. I think I met multiple scorpions. Well, Chuckles, well... Oh, never mind. You already got your attack. You didn't get your attack in yet. I should probably heal up. I should almost certainly heal up. I didn't look at my experience gain. I didn't. I think we're about to... I think we're not that far away from a couple of level ups here. Blindsided, but Barricus anticipated it. You're doing well. You're doing well, Barricus. A blindside is dangerous, but it's not that dangerous. That's why I only put 1 point into that. Whereas an ambush is extraordinarily good. It's extraordinarily effective, so I'd like to get that to level 10 actually, but I'm not gonna get that to level 10. Because that's... If you really think about it, it is a waste of time. Like, it's a waste of my experience. I could invest that experience into way better damage. And it's not going to help me in battles that are already gonna be drawn out. Because it only yields 1 extra turn for me. 1 extra round of getting some damage in. And that, while that does often make the difference in these fights, in a really tough battle later on, it won't. It won't. Stability and survivability will be the key there, I think. So we're gonna focus on that. We are going to focus on that, and I will focus on being a little careful, not challenging any cutters that I don't need to, and then we'll make our way slowly down to the 8th floor. Oh, that was a blind side. Huh. No, you do not defend. We will crush that bee, and we will turn that sleep gel into a gel of sleep. Or into a mush of... a mush gel? I do not want... I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. We want to deal with Wasp, and we want to deal with that gel, so I do not take another hit from the poison. And that's how that went down. By the way, you are absolutely correct. I forgot about the shortcut. I completely forgot about that shortcut. I opened up to the next floor. Yep. So there, no, I just wanted to visit this mining spot just because. Just because the fossils and the scrap iron, I think it's that valuable, yep. And thin shells, 300 every time, very nice, very nice. And you have to be considerate of the nice things in life as well. And yes, I completely forgot about it. That should not have happened. But alas, it did. We will continue on. One sloth. I am scared. I am scared. Let's hope he uses Shred, because he cannot survive 1 volley. If he uses a normal attack, he's gonna get it in. But if he uses Shred, he is going to get obliterated. And that he did. Barricus. What did I put that into? I think bow damage, and I will put that into bow damage again. Yep, that was bow damage last time. I don't need to heal up yet. I do not intend on challenging a cutter. And if I don't challenge a cutter, I will not be in that big a deal. I can go here. Bubbles blue. Bubbles greenish. Bubbles red. I will take the safe route. I still have 24 TP left with Keenan. Whereas I have much more with Barricus. So I will attack this Wasp with Eric and Barricus' True Shot. And have a Thunder or a Volt go down on the Sleep Gel. I hope Keenan is faster than Arbuckle, because if Keenan does get a... Nope, he's not. Ah! Couldn't have seen that coming, though. Couldn't have. But the True Shot does the trick. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Alrighty. We're gonna heal up yet now, because that was not a good fight. They did the right, they made their moves, they made the right moves there. And on the next floor, the poisonous or the red tiles will make my life into a difficult situation. What are you doing? Don't want to know. I don't need to know. Oh, now they moved. Preemptive. Do like seeing those. I will save 1 volt, because I already took the long route here. I should not have, but we will get like 200 experience from this fight, so that is good. Very convenient critical hit as well. I also feel like double hit is just a better form of critting. That's why I'm still raising the chance on that. Sadly, it only hits with normal attacks, but that improves the normal attacks by a lot. And since Barakis is a barbarian, he already doesn't have many TP to work with, so it is actually very convenient to do it like I am doing it right now. We will take the shortcut here because I have no benefit from going through all those red tiles, none whatsoever. The only benefit I would get from going the long route is the experience. I can take that. Not a nice encounter. Not a nice encounter. The shred attack by that sloth, usually I really don't like taking it, but I won't let the sleep gel be alive, and I won't let the toxic gel be alive either. I'm still kinda amazed how that strategy by those petaloids worked out. First they put 4 of 5 people in my party, no, they put everyone in my party to sleep, and then the mammoth rushes in. Everyone's sleeping and the mammoth comes in to take the spoils. That was a ridiculously annoying situation. And that's okay. Sometimes it works out like that. Sometimes it can't always work in your favor, especially if you're greedy. Especially if you're greedy. Once we reach the passage down to the 8th floor, I will end the episode, by the way. Sadly, I cannot heal up at that waterfall. I will attack another wasp with Keenan. Because Keenan, while not being that great offensively sometimes, can put out some major damage. But I still wonder about that being worth, like the points I put into my things. Can I go for attack up? I think I can go for attack up on Keenan. I think I might just do that. Just because a damage increase on Keenan is worth as well. I've put everything into the chance for great damage, but I have not put it into actual damage, which might be a mistake. Although every level up into attack is not that great. I will heal up once. Because these tiles are worse than you'd think. And then we'll go down. No, we won't, because I just said I will end it here. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I'll see you in the next episode as well. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.